Okay, well, hello again, friends, and welcome if you are watching to another live stream. And X-Plane has just been updated to Beta 11, and I've made the very radical step of popping Vulkan back on to see how that performs. And so, don't hold your breath, this may end in disaster, another crash, but I did do a very brief test flight because Beta 10 with Vulkan on would crash almost instantaneously for us. TCAS is working again since we're running Reactive Sky Open Beta X-Pilot Alpha. So, let's give it a go, and if it does end in disaster then never mind, I probably won't join the stream, but I might look to do a little FS economy flight, ESR22 perhaps, if we do end up coming to an untimely end. Anyway, so it's Midweek Madness again. Let's go and support that. It's probably going to be very busy when we get to Gatwick. So this could turn into another holding tutorial. See how old methods, see the weather redrawing there. And performance-wise, let's just get back on the right screen. CPU is pretty high, but Dublin is pretty busy. I still haven't changed the shadow mapping back, so they still look a bit blocky. But you can see the GPU is particularly hard at all. So, without further ado, here we are, stand 122. Let's hop into the jet, get fired up. Make sure the lights are on.
Holding short runway 28.
Yeah, I'll just turn the radios off, we can sort those out in a moment. So, again, as always, quick and dirty setup. Batteries on, pixelizer on, igniters are right, lights are on, AC power comes on, we can get the irises aligning and then our overhead panel scan. 8 or 9 minutes to align. Go, your amper can come on at low pressure, my control rated. Again, scanning. We'll check the crossfeed, pump's going to be off. Arrows on, cabin utilizer feed on. DC, never mind. Lights and chimes off. Like I said, igniter's right, diff pressure's in, pumps can come on, off. Press the window heat. Come on. Trim air on. No doubt Zibo's probably do this while we're flying. And let's have a look at the OFP initially. Just trying to think of any see, quite high today. We're relatively light. We have got quite a lot of extra fuel, which I'll show you in a moment. But 370 is our cruise. And it's probably going to be straight up to 37 and then straight down to fit under the London TMA. Gatwick is 200 feet above sea level. That's the end overhead done. So let's departures from Dublin at 9,000. So flight level 90, so we'll set 9,100. We are cleared. Sort the rest of the MCP out in a moment. Additional tablet. Go. And you can see system, brake RTO light comes on, Destin goes out. We've got fuel on 720. 720, we're going to need more than that. We've got hydraulic pressure and the radios are set here. There was a question about how do you determine which one transmits it, etc. That's done in the FB, and of course it's captain side because that's where we're sat, but you can change it to the other side. 1000 set, lights are on. The ATIS Dublin, we might as well have it too.
3 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers clouds. View the clouds at 1500 feet, broken 2500 feet. Temperature 16. 2.13 QNH 1014. No significant change. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. This is IDW information, Charlie. At time 1730, expect ILS approach runway 28 in use. Transition level 60. Wind variable 3 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers clouds. Few clouds at 1500 feet, broken 25.
Good, there we go, so we've got the ATIS. So, I have started Smart Cars. Just remember to get that loading up. We've got Project Fly running if you want to check and follow on there. And how we did it. Oh. There we go. So, not the best frame rate, but you know what? 34, 35, as long as it's steady, and that's the difference that Vulkan makes. Then that's the key thing, having consistent frame rates rather than, you know, on OpenGL even yesterday we were getting 45 and then dips down to the low 20. Consistent 30 I will certainly be happy. If you are interested in settings, I think that's it. But there they are. You can pause that to your heart's content and have a look at how I've got my settings. So, payload wise, as you can see, we have got a lot of that 45-minute additional just in case, and our alternate is Manchester, but of course we're probably going to go somewhere like Stansted or any of the other London. Really needed to divert due to fuel just because of the delays. So, payload wise, packs, and in reality that is. There is not going to be that many in the front zone 1. They would be blocked out, but we can adjust that with cargo. So I think in reality the first 2 rows have to remain empty, depending on the packs numbers. It's a relatively simple. I think you can Google it if you want, but certainly zone 1 kept quite light. That would be a nice thing to model, depending on numbers. And see, relatively, you can see how far forward CG is. So, we could do is add 5 of these and just leave 1 here. So that would make that 37. Make that 2. That one 7. Correct. Let me just double check, see as we've got a little bit more time today. 1 plus 37 plus 32. It's 37 plus 141. And let's have a look. You can see that's brought it a long way back. So maybe we went a little overboard there. Let's pop my 5 in the front hold. Yeah. And that, as you can see, is why they did it. Leave those front rows empty, and then you can fill the forward hold rather than putting anything in them. The forward hold isn't easy to get to. Can be done just from the ground. So, happy with that fuel load. Let's get the flight leg started. I'm going to pop the parking brake on if I forget. And we can think about popping our fuel in. So you can see 7.5 tonnes here, 1.8 which is 45-minute reserve. So we've got 3, 4, 2, 1. I'm going to request 6, 1, 3. It's going to be a short taxi, so we'll probably have slightly more. Use slightly less than that, so we'll have a little bit more, slightly on. Get the fuel truck on the way. And you can see it starting to increase there. So we have 7613 requested. Happy days. So there's lots of different ways you get planned to get going. Might as well chat to ground, which is me.
Guys, the wheels on board.
You guys can hear it. Let's get a bit of that little decal I managed to find an alpha channel one, which was quite cool. So look at that. Bit of branding.
Ryanair 344 ready for full push and start. And Shamrock 2019 tower will have your cleans. I can't really speak. Tower will have your cleans so you can advise ready for push and start.
Shamrock 2019,
Shamrock 2019 push and start is approved facing west, the QNH 1013.
facing west, international charge.
So, departures from Dublin.
And previous station calling? That was Ryanair 3444 ready for full push and start. Ryanair 344
Adapt departure.
6626. Sorry about that, yep. 6626 on Ryanair 6. Sorry. You're fine.
Dublin ground, good evening. Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, hello, pass message.
7 Delta X-ray, 737-800, stand 122. Information Charlie QNH 1014. Request departure clearance to Gatwick.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, stand by for PTC clearance.
Roger, thanks. So, a little bit
That's
nonsense.
up the ground, Shamrock 1947, ready, push
There
and
we
start.
go. So, we've got
Shamrock
PDC.
1947 tanks, confirm squawk 6613.
828, flight DEXEN 1 Alpha.
Yeah, we'll set that now.
And Ryanair 344 push and start is approved. Stand by actually.
DEXEN 1 Alpha, 6645, flight PDC. And departure is approach. 1.1.
I say 755 tanks, contact tower 118.6, good evening.
So, let's set the squawk.
Ryanair 344, by any chance, are you able to hook release point? I would have said yes around a minute ago before I planned it. Would you like it straight back?
DEXEN 1 Alpha.
Ryanair 344.
Off to the DEXEN we will go.
Yeah, push and start is approved. Just caution the Shamrock A20 to your right. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to reload out pushback, so it'll be a few minutes. If that's okay, Ryanair 344.
So, we are still
Ryanair
fueling.
344 in that case, just stand by
Let's
for the
crack on. We've got the weather.
Yeah, we'll do.
FMC.
Ryanair 7 Juliet Charlie, stand 203,
Update
request
us.
push and start.
Ryanair 7 Juliet Charlie, tanks push and start is approved facing south, the QNH 1013.
Push and start approved, face south, QNH 1013, Ryanair 7 Juliet Charlie. Dublin ground, Shamrock 52 Golf, we're ready for push and start.
Shamrock 52 Golf, your push and start is approved facing west, QNH 1013.
Push and start approved, facing west, Shamrock 52 Golf.
Shamrock 1947, now ready, push and start.
Shamrock
So,
194.
if you've seen my video, you'll see
Roger,
that
stand by due to
signal
traffic pushback.
Stand by, 1947.
and there's our route. The exit is slightly shorter than going via Liffey,
Shamrock 2019,
AMPIT, Lima
tanks,
15,
you can
KEPAD,
taxi
Lima
the
11,
apron
KIDLI
and
gets us to
make
the
sure
same
you
point,
hold your
both
release
from
for now.
Bravo. That's the only arrival from
What
France, so I'm going to pop that in.
on Freebox, Shamrock 2019.
We have
Shamrock
the
2019 A from Link 3.
DEXEN 1 Alpha, not the 2 Echo, because the runway has changed. Seen as the
Ground below Shamrock 633, we have information Delta, Connection 1013 now, stand 403, stand so request push and start.
both from Bravo.
Shamrock
There we go, that's
633,
majority of our
hello
routes done.
to you. Push and start is approved facing south, the QNH 1013.
So
Caution
you
the
can
company
see
traffic.
there we are.
Pushing back on your left.
Okay, push and start approved, face south and caution the company, Shamrock
58 back on.
633.
Taxi 218.
PDC and 407 request push and start.
Stand by break, Shamrock 2019 amendments to your taxi
So it's
instructions from
27
Link
round
3
up to
continue
8
down
round
to
up to
Foxes, Link 1, Echo 1 hold, short remain to 8.
Discussed that yesterday. Cost index is 6. Going to turn ground off so you guys can hear, because as I say, it's very difficult for me to sort the levels out. I've got a headset on. Speakers come through on the speaker, so you very well. What do I use for the ground marshalers? So, hello MHMK1. They, I think, are the AutoGate ones that come in Dublin scenery. So this is Dublin payware scenery. Like I've said before, it needs updating, and I was irritated that it was So, on that basis, I would suggest maybe not getting it. But yeah, I think they will be the gate ones. I've got SAM installed as well. See them up here. One thing I do need to pop back on is head shaking. Okay. I've had that turned off for the SR22 because it bounces around too much. Top of the climb win. 3, 2, 3. Nice deviation here, please. Positive +7. And we do need to step through those legs. But I'm actually happy with those charts in a moment. The QNH has changed. Standard. Stormy old interesting thing. Yeah, so I don't think this is actually SAM. I think this is AutoGate. But if you have a look for what is it, Aerosoft Dublin, have a look for Aerosoft Dublin, and I'm sure the product page for it will let you know. And aside from the taxiways all being rubbish, I have said this before. Somebody else is on stand. That's nice of them. Seeing as we've been here for about half an hour, they can poke off. The buildings are brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The marshalling makes it much easier for us, and yeah, like I said, the what's I going to say? Yeah, just have a look at the product page. Anyway, so that looks like a Vulkan crash. Now the question is, do we do it again? OpenGL? Maybe can I be bothered? Sure. Kill the audio, kill the screen while I submit this. There you go, something on screen. I need to change. Well, let's see if I can quickly do this. Yeah, have a look. I'm not sure if it's SAM or it's other one. Okay. Let's change this so I've got a bit of a holding image. Up again. Cool. No worries. I'm glad that works. Right. So, bearing in mind somebody is on our stand, which is irritating. I suppose we could go for 121. And it's interesting, Vulkan enable itself. Let's just bring it up. You can see. Oh, now it's working. Right. Is there anything else I need to change? So. So yeah, like I say, buildings and everything are quite good. Yeah, there we go. So that's gone back to OpenGL. I'm going to turn the shadows off and leave everything else the same, which is irritating. So we can't use this either. So let's head back to Dublin. Let's go for stand 121 this time. I'm going to load up in the Cessna. See it loading up. And we fly it and see if there's any difference in frame rate. It is still really irritating. It's device loss errors. I should try and find out if that person was on our stand. lucky for them we had a crash. Anyway, I will run through without speaking too much. We'll see if we can get EDC clearance again. I'm not sure what Smart Cars is going to do actually. As you can see, it takes quite a long time to load the Ortho up. As I've said before, this is over the network, so it's fine in flight. It just loads it. It scans through everything initially. We'll load the 172 up, and then we'll load Zibo. It's free anyway. What a shame. At some point, the Vulkan will work for me. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Right, so this is an irritation that when X-Plane crashes, you should probably start the PC. So there we go. Sorry that. There you go. Let me just put that on screen. So what I need to do is open up Task Manager, because X-Plane, when it crashes, for some reason there's still a background process that runs. So let's kill that. Waiting. Let's load up X-Plane again. What a disaster. Anyway guys, sorry for the delay. Are we going to make it to Gatwick time? Oh, the Zulu times are wrong on this poster. It's actually 17. 6 till 9. Late local. Yeah, till 9 local. Anyway, let's try and get a wiggle on. That is stand 121. So swap it over again. And for whatever reason, not coming up on OBS. But when it does, I will get the screen up for you guys so you can see, rather than just me having a chat for a while. Oh, how I wish I could roll back, I think, to Beta 4. Beta 4 was pretty good. Vulkan ran pretty well on that. Bearing in mind I have done a complete reinstall to wipe everything off, that has not cured these issues. Oh, whoever that was. 122 has disappeared. Idiot. They're not, they haven't gone off to taxi, they've just disappeared. Maybe they're on to 11 too. At least we know it was a Vulkan device loss error, so we're not going to be expecting SIM crash issue. Anyway, like I say, the scenery takes a while over network. X-Plane will scan through everything, and so to cut down that loading time a little bit more, X-Organizer to just enable the tiles that we're going to be flying over, which does help a little bit. Right. So here we are in the 172. What I am going to do is the airplane. That shouldn't take too much. See, the GPU is being a little bit more utilized there. So let me just check. Best I can. Oh, this guy's back. Irritating. Thanks for jumping on the stand. Right, so let's now load up. Can load up Zibo, and I'll just show you what a couple of switches that I have to run through to get it set up. And then 26 minutes into the stream, we were doing so well. Quickest lickety split we can to get going. Right, so turn these off to start with. The flight directors are on, so I have to switch my hardware to match. Get the panel lights up, and you can see a little bit of stuttering there thanks to OpenGL. Frame rate's a little bit lower. Look how much the GPU is impacting the frames. It's not working harder, it's just being poorly utilized. So, panel bright, those all lit up. Let's get back. So let's get back on here. So we have redone smart cars at 1832. Just going to push whenever. So, check the throttles. You can see the screens pop up very often. Get the RSs again. Tick, align, tick. Wi-Fi fine. 370, 200. Pops on. Surprised how quick we can get the airplane run. Absolutely have to. So let's get the door open. What I am going to do is 7613 is what we've got. So the airplane is cunningly fueled. That is exactly what we asked for. And that's registered as 38103810 gives us 620, which is good. Hello Rick, welcome to flight number 2. So let's get our payload sorted out again. I will do the same trick for one, and like I said before, it seems to pop them out the same. Anyway, 37, 32, 37, and our payload was 35. Enter that. There you go. That's given us a reasonable CG. So we'll ask ground again for our clearance. Start the flight leg. Everything's running. Hopefully, still actively good to go. We've just got to put the route in. Got all the panels and everything. Oh great, and the guy that was...
Open to runway 5776, Papa 1.
Runway 5776, take a left onto runway 1634, hold short runway 28.
That was this dude.
Left on 1634, runway 28, trying to pass.
And good evening again, Ryan S7 Delta X-ray.
Runner 7 Delta X-ray, pass message.
We got disconnected. Can we still use PDC from earlier? We're now on stand 121.
Runner 7 Delta X-ray, negative. I don't have that set up currently.
Roger, we'll refile and ask them to do it.
Runner 7 Delta X-ray, roger.
So, nothing else has changed.
Runner 344, surface wind calm, clear for takeoff from runway 28, bye-bye.
Clear for takeoff from runway 28 and bye-bye, runner 344.
737 Papa, the clearance ready to copy.
Right, let's get the ATIS
You
again.
have information, Delta.
Oh,
This is IVE information, Delta. At time 1800, expect ILS approach runway 28 in use. Transition level 60. Wind calm. Visibility 10 kilometers clouds. Few clouds at 1600 feet, broken 3000 feet. Temperature 17. Dew point 13 QNH 1013. No significant change. Advise. We're ready now, 7903 Papa.
7903 Papa, push start drift, QNH 1013.
Push start approved 1013, 7903 Papa.
Shamrock 6633, line up and wait, runway 28.
Line up and wait, runway 28, Shamrock 663.
It's Tau that's doing it now, long round.
7019, 50 up on the waypoint.
Shamrock 2019, roger. Monster Unicom 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
So we are going to have to wait for the IRSs anyway.
Shamrock 589, hold a short runway 16 and discontinue.
Shamrock 589, taxi correction, cross runway 1634, Mike 1, link 4, hold short, Foxtrot.
Cross runway 16, Mike 1, link 4, hold short, at Foxtrot, Shamrock 589.
So, still need to check it, DEXEN, AMPIT, KEPAD.
Shamrock 633, surface wind calm, clear for takeoff runway 28, bye-bye.
Good day, from runway 28, take care, Shamrock 63, bye-bye.
Shamrock 1947 behind the passing airline, just A321, line up and wait, runway 28 behind.
No, we can move below 3 Bravo.
Line up behind, Shamrock 1947.
95776, holding short 3612.
Runway 5776, roger, continue holding short
That's
28.
the wrong one. There we go, 9-1.
Holding 28, runway 5776.
And Shamrock 589, taxi via Foxtrot. Zulu, stand of choice.
Foxtrot Zulu, set of choice, Shamrock 589, thanks for your service.
5-8 is correct. The fuel has stayed the same, 2.8 on call because slightly less. 2.7 round up to 8.9 per hour. Final reserve 6370. Climb wind is 3, 2, 3. I remember it being plus 7 steady. So we can take off in a moment. Tower Runner 7 Delta X-ray.
Runway 7 Delta X-ray, pass message.
737-800 stand 121, information Delta QLH1013. Request departure clearance to Gatwick, please.
Shamrock 7 Delta X-ray, cleared to Gatwick, DEXEN 1 Alpha departure runway 28, squawk 6645, airborne frequency Dublin approach 121.100.
So that's all the same. Cleared to Gatwick, runway 28, DEXEN 1 Alpha, squawk 6645, departure 121.1, SM Delta X-ray.
Shamrock 1947, surface wind calm, cleared for takeoff runway 28, bye-bye. Surface takeoff 28, Shamrock 1947, thanks. And Runway 7 Delta X-ray, read back correct report, ready to push and start.
Okay, run SM Delta X-ray. Good. Excellent radio. If I do say so myself. So we'll keep listening to that. 6645 being cleared. Can load up the departure. It's the only one that was there, so makes sense. Get your trip distance there. 324, 326. That'll do.
1947, something wrong with the aircraft, so third back and line up 1634. Shamrock 1947, roger. Shamrock 5776, line up and wait runway 28.
So, one thing we do need to do is thrust directions 1500.
Sorry, Ryanair 5776, yeah, affirm it was.
With the calm, we're going to leave that. Axel is 3000 at Dublin. And I'm just going to take off performance now. So, runway 28 is going to be full length. Update the weather 1013 CT. I'm going to round the fuel up. And there we go. So, you're getting a lap 5, 22k, 28 full.
Shamrock 1947, just hold short, runway 28.
Hold short 28 for Shamrock
22
1947.
plus 39.
7003 Papa, request taxi. 7003 Papa, taxi via link 4 left onto Foxtrot, Echo 1, hold short, runway 28.
So 22k.
Link 4 Foxtrot, Echo 1,
39.
hold short 28, 7003 Papa.
Gives us stop
Ryanair
margin 161.
5776, left spend calm, clear for takeoff, runway 28, bye bye.
5.5 on the trip. Get set.
Shamrock 1947, behind the parking Ryanair 737-800, line up and wait, runway 28,
And
behind.
I've got 138, 138,
That's
143.
5797,
So
Shamrock 1947.
happy to go with those. They're within knots. It is the same. So runway 28 is 278 degrees. The 279 outbound. And then it's going to be 102 on top of the VOR. Using that as a reminder, we can use it for the MSAs should we need. 9000. My directors can come on.
I'm sorry, very good evening. Austrian 98 is a Boeing 788 on stand 0303. Information Delta from Marcus. I'm on clearance to Vienna.
They are
Austrian
set.
90 Yankee Zulu, you're clear to Vienna, Liberty 5 Alpha departure, runway 28, squawk
Should be direct
6602.
to
Airborne frequency
316.
double approach 121.100.
So we will actually tune that Revolve Collestown VOR.
Austrian 99 Yankee Zulu is clear to Vienna via the Liberty 5 Alpha departure, runway 28, squawk 6620, Brigadier, repeat the departure frequency again. Austrian 90 Yankee Zulu, yep, it's a Dublin approach 121.100. Just confirm the squawk, it's also 6602.
So let's get the pack set down.
6602 and departure is on 121.
You started up.
Austrian 90 Yankee Zulu, read that correct. Port ready, Bush, break, Shamrock 1947, surface went calm, clear to take off from which way, bye bye.
Clear to take off to Shamrock 1947.
Tablet. So, okay. Go. Check the throttle. Of course we check that, just so we're absolutely sure. Right, take off. Done. Stop margins 161, MFRA is 1300. Nice. Go. Ref 5, speed set, and we got it to go. Departure frequency is tuned. Fine. APU is now available. Bus.
Shamrock 1947 is at the same issue again. I'm not sure what to do.
Give up.
Shamrock 1947, roger, would you like to taxi on Sierra, hold short 1634 until you can sort the issue?
Ground to cockpit. Ground to cockpit. Tower driving up.
That.
Shamrock 1947.
And Shamrock 1947, you can just call me back when you're ready for further taxi again.
Roger, thank you.
And I'll get rid of that decal. Sorry if that was in the way. Up top left. Anyway, we are looking connected.
703 Papa ready for departure upon reaching Echo 1. Hey, friend. 703 Papa surface wind is calm. Set correction. Clear for takeoff from runway 28.
It's 1 hour 4 minutes.
Clear for takeoff from runway 28, thanks.
We do want to get going. Got the arrival plumbed in. We don't have the runway yet. Weather at Gatwick is not looking terrible.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Clouds, the forecast, 0807 knots, 3,000 tempo between 14 and 22, 6,000 rain showers, 30 tempo between 14 and 20 of visibility, 2,500 in heavy thunderstorm and hail, 30 tempo 20 to 23, 4,000 in showers of rain. 22 is not going to be us, so there is bad weather developing. There is a lovely front over the UK if you're some no tabs. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. So isolated DBs, SD. There are the winds, headwinds pretty much all the way. 50 is one tick, one big one is 10, a little one is 5. Anyway, those always point to better weather, so best weather is well, I thought we put the front maps on that. But there you go. Right, we are effectively closed up to go. Right, SF Delta X-ray stand at 121, request push and start.
Runway 7 Delta X-ray push starts approved, QNH 1013.
Push start approved, QNH 1013, right, SF Delta X-ray. No direction, so we will we'll go to release point Romeo, which is just ahead of us. Stand basically in line with 121 left. So, do out of engine instruments, pumps on, then in the centres. Collision goes on, you don't put that on because that'll stop anyone around you, vehicles will stop.
Should be pushing my vehicle for a few moments to make sure PCF outside the security
Ready
box.
to
Still using your force, we would appreciate if you slowly make sure the switch that they will be taking a fantastic curve here on the short.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
121 left. Shown here. So, got no reference for it. Should do is think something. Let's just see how we get on with that.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, doors shut, the cabin is secure. Brakes off.
Starting pushback.
Running.
And you may
that
start
one.
engines.
And we've got 3800, 3810. So we're not going to start up just yet. Well, it doesn't matter, we've got literally. Frame rate, so you can see frame rate's relatively similar, but just the GPU is affecting the frame rate being less efficiently used. No, I suppose actually, yeah, 5 frames higher, but oh, excellent. Or maybe that's the left that's blocked out now. Backs off. Get engine number 2 starting. I'll switch to ground. Done via my hardware. the oil pressure, which is registering then 20 to 25%. Exposure on 25, on. See the fuel flow increase initially. It'll start to go up. The engine spools up.
Welcome on board this Ryanair flight. May we have your attention while we point out the fastest safety features on this Boeing 737-800 aircraft. Please remove headphones during this demonstration.
Is the starter cut out? I think
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
the new says go forward, so set. Stable engine.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Start engine number 1. It get dragged forward, that was efficient. Again, oil pressure. Max motoring on 25, fuel on.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
So 6 and 3 on both. 2 stable engines. Wait to see the pin and then we can just run straight through the checks. Well, the flow and then the checklist. So there is the bypass pin. So before taxi or start flow, whichever you want to call it.
Shamrock 1947, we fixed your issue, we're ready to go. Shamrock 1947 seconds. Fixed the issue, we're all good to go now. Shamrock 1947, roger, you can taxi on to, take a right onto 1634, hold short runway 28. Right 1634, hold short 28, Shamrock 1947.
Okay, maps set, flight controls, forward, left, rudder. Trim, set, checked, if, taxi, checklist, generators, no lights, APU not required on, start switches, both continuous, de-ice, required, leads on, max auto, leads on, isolation valve, so, map, 5 required, 5 set, green light.
Shamrock 1947, surface wind, calm, clear to take off from runway 28, bye-bye.
5.5.
Take off 28, thanks for your help during that, Shamrock 1947.
So I'll leave those 2 idle D10, you can see them there. Flight controls checked, recall checked, we are ready to taxi. Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, request taxi.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, taxi via link 5, Papa 1, hold short, runway 1634.
5 Papa 1, hold short 1634, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. So, clear taxi.
Austrian 9 Yankee Zulu,
Lights on.
push start. Austrian 9
Left.
Yankee Zulu, push start,
Right.
approved, QNH 1013.
Calls checked.
Push start approved, QNH 1013.
Optical warning is checked even.
Austrian 9 Yankee Zulu.
You're finally on its way. Can we get there in time? Our clearance limit. Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray holding Papa 1.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, take a left onto runway 1634, hold short, runway 28.
Left 16, hold short, runway 28, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. Good. So,
Approaching 3-4.
radar on, the throttle on nav, ENAV. On. See, all the throttles are armed and in white. LNAV and VNAV are illuminated here. They are only armed. White. Taxiing.
On runway 16, 3,100 feet remaining.
Still on. Yeah, a bit of a shortcut. Although, if I have a look at the radar, how is the TM? Okay. Oh, it's busy. Okay, they won't be shutting anytime soon.
We expect our approach on offer. Yep, Shamrock 1947, it's an automatic handover, but that's fine. You can contact Dublin approach 121.100, enjoy flight.
Okay, the cabin is secure. Have a good flight.
Thanks, Shamrock 1947, okay,
There it is on the charts. Remain on Dublin Tower until passing 2000 and then contact Dublin ACCE. Is what it says on SID. We are effectively good to go. Be about 15 minutes late, which is not too bad. Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray approaching 28, ready immediate.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, Roger, surface wind calm, clear for takeoff from runway 28, bye-bye.
We're take off 28, thanks very much for the service, have a great night. Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, bye-bye. So, here we are, lining up 143, 145.5.
Approaching
5.5,
28.
39, takeoff 2. That matches. It's a little bit quick. Oh, that was a bad lineup. Changed.
On
That's the
runway
stuttery.
28.
So there's 40%. Red runway heading. Set. Power. Toga. Time 1858. Arm still can't keep the runway.
Austrian 9, can you request taxi?
80 knots.
Austrian 9, Yankee, you can contact the one approach and log off 121.100 for the 99. 121.100.
Using up the
Hello, I'll pick you bye-bye. Then I sent out first to contact the approach 121.100, bye-bye.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Positive rate.
This is a very terrible time to be given some instruction. So, on to the flight directors. It's trembling and unlike yesterday.
400.
Well, now. Monday. B. To there. And I'll switch over at 2000. Hello, Ben. Good to see you. Bit of
1000.
retract up. So, direct to the NDB. There you go, you can get the thrust reduction there at 15 and above 2000 and switch.
Lovely move. Go ahead.
Approach, good evening, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray DEXEN 1 Alpha, passing altitude 2700, climb club 90.
That's great. DRN there, guys. Have you identified on departure? Left turn to DEXEN, climb flight level 190.
Left turn DEXEN, climb flight level 190, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. So there's the aeroplane accelerating, let's get the flaps.
Oh, okay.
DEXEN.
Austrian 9, Yankee Zulu, Ricky 55.
Perfect. Austrian 9, Yankee Zulu on the second 4, right?
So, flap up.
Austrian 9, Yankee Zulu, straight ahead.
Right turn, link 3, Fox 2, Fox 1 to the holding point, Echo 1, line 3, 4 to West link 3, Fox 2, Fox 1.
So, passing flap up, flaps are up.
Runway 28, Austria, non-X.
Sort that out once we stop the turn. Still above 10 degrees, no anti-ice required in the cloud. It is accelerating. And we are off direct to DEXEN.
Travel up 947, so we follow the departure, okay? No, you're south of Sturrock, heading towards the west coast. You require a vector in Sturrock? Yeah, I'm
Look.
the down source.
There goes the frame rate due to the clouds, cloud surfing.
Flying heading. Flying heading of 010. Let's go to the track tower.
Nice. Volumetric clouds. At least
You're
looking
over
good.
there.
Anyway, there's our 250.
Okay.
So,
Going Derry
take
with November.
any brakes are off, flaps up, no lights, gear up and off. Start switches to least aeroplane, diff pressure 3, so pressurising climbing. Pumps on, checked and we are on our way. So, who are we going to speak to next? Expect 1228. Tuned up. Down, but there's the airplane pitching from their speed, all the lights can come off. It is pressurising, the controls bouncing around a little bit.
947, I think we'll find it now.
Upwards.
1947,
Checks. Go.
Austria 9 Yankee Juliet, surface wind is 0. Actually, surface wind is calm, variable, and 5 knots runway 2.
On the inch wind.
Runway 28, cleared for takeoff, straight to the
So Gatwick was 1011. That in. So to London Terminal, London South, East, and Centre, Amsterdam are all online. We are might climb to gradually get to climb by I think about 15,000. Still going at 3,000 feet a minute, which is but you can see top of descent there. Very early. That's usually due to EVGA KIDLI 150. Be down to start descending to Midhurst, low and then general runways. So that's what that's about. Well, an adventure. Anyways, going. Sounds prep points. But as soon as I've got a perfect landing, it's not 1 foot away. Which made up for that. So it's down to fluke. Oh, I didn't look at the star rating instead to do that. Try and remember to do all those things. A stressful landing taxi.
Austria 9 Yankee Zulu, report passing off.
Forget.
Currently passing altitude 2,800 Austria 9 Zulu. Australia, Yankee 2, taxi and advise right turn to the climb level 190 with a speed of 0.
Speed.
Climb level 1 on a 0, can you repeat the rest, sorry? I'll turn on it now, cleared right turn directly. Right turn directly, yeah, I'll turn on it. Sherman 1947, control air space, radar control service, turbine unit, combo 2 away.
1,000 to go.
Yeah, that's fine, 1947, nice for ATC. Radar step down, X-ray, TMQ, radar control service, turbine unit, combo 2 away, ready for the climb away.
1228, and thanks very much for the service. Have a great night. 7 Delta X-ray, bye-bye. 37. 10 3 times, 37. Here we go. So we'll set the nav aids up for
7 o'clock,
Let's go
Ryanair,
to
7 go over to London.
that. Who we're going to speak to? London Centre first, I guess. 127. One. I take the opportunity to click e-brake. What I might do is not descend. So I'll take that restriction out and not descend until we are given a descent instruction. So I know that's a little bit cheeky. I know we've got tons of extra fuel. Shall we? I don't know. Anyway, there's 200, so another 10 check, diff pressures, 6 more minutes. Cabin out is about 3.5, steady climbing. Set. Range still doing okay. Channel. Control that. So, let's open up below 3 Bravo, which is arrival. Assume this goes right. We've got the initial and the final, and should be based on Midhurst. Expect to hold. Take off the parking stand. Stand entry guidance. There's nothing about that. Here's the ILS. For both, but Midhurst on both. It's easy. So initially 48. So 7 this side. 48 this side. That'd be 285 back inbound. So right back on Midhurst jet. So there is some cloudage. Brief. So as it comes on. And this is so we'll just follow the flight plan as is. 36525. That's looking pretty good, that prediction. So, top limit, 80s.
Shadow gauge, temperature plus 180. Dew point plus 15. UNH1012.
Close.
Acknowledge you received of information from far. And advise aircraft type of first contact. Gatwick information from far. Time 1850. Runway 08 height. Transmission level flight level 75. Surface wind variable 1 knot. Cannot gauge. Temperature plus 180.
Good. So we can pump that arrival in. And then once we're in the cruise line, we'll go to a little break. I'm surprised it's given us cab okay with it. Good to see the TCAS back again, that's really useful. Midhurst is not showing up. So, lots of cheers. God. Just going to have to listen out. Get down. 6, 8,
As you go.
F. Tower in 2422. Ground is 8. So, in transition, some 5. So equipment. I think it is. It's just done it twice, right? That then center.
Pilot 1204-170. And then Boston 4 Alpha. Run 1 11 and expecting
150 Sherman 633.
Shall I take Delta 1 minute to 200 to be level 9 turbid?
Already 200 level 9 turbid, shunting line Delta.
Sorry, taken for Swiss 31 Victor.
Bye-bye. QPS 101, 8 minutes, ready for taxi.
QPS 101, taxi, only point Delta 4.
Taxi hold, only point Alpha 1, QPS 101.
London Centre, runway 227, passing 4,900.
Sorry, I even managed to leave that on the wrong screen.
Sorry, case again. Runway 27.
Runway 227, London School, Clyden, Alpha, level 150.
130, runway 227, thank you.
I'm going to leave Ryanair 7 at Delta X-ray flight level 370, Risley expecting below 3 Golf 008 right Gatwick.
7 Delta X-ray, London, London, 1 back to Delta flight level 200 to be level 980.
When ready, level 200 by DEXEN Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
London 133, 175, Sherman 623, cheers, bye-bye, expect us as always.
Killing the frame rate.
You can hold up 160, waiting on sir. London was paper 117 heavy, out of Heathrow.
117, London, squawk attention for your passing altitude.
So what we will do is we will base
Smoking again, currently passing through 5,200
landing weight on our predicted landing weight, which will be heavier, and we can update that if we get held. So minus 0.7 to the NRF, this gives us 61.
Flight heading 180 degrees, runway 227.
109. Set for the approach in a moment.
145, translate Delta.
Heading 145, runway 7 Delta X-ray. So we're going to go with flat 30. So variable at 1. Temperature at 1. 8. 2. So rate 2 should do us. It's right down to the end. The minimums for the approach off the chart. See there, 396.
Flight level 190, runway 227.
6. That's Barrow, DA.
133, 175, thank you, bye-bye.
You still should get VNAV guidance based on that pathing. Good. That's a nice realistic looking cloud. Yeah, a bit bunched up here, so that looks pretty good. Bring on the volumetrics. Just bring on a working Vulkan 7 point, so level change. That's interesting. Let's see, to level change it engaged.
GTX 101, line up behind arriving EVGA GTX. Thanks
So
very much.
let's go 0.77. Wasn't bad. Let's get us back on profile. 107 Delta X-ray leading flight level 370. And then we'll see if we can get ourselves back in VNAV.
London, good evening, EC7895410, inbound KEPAD.
So, if VNAV
Under control, November 390 Golf Mike just left Manchester for Gatwick. They passed me over to you, but I'll see him a little bit early.
why is it doing that? So we need to get rid of. So, what we can do is we can just peg the green banana on this it, because VNAV has gone all over the place there. Along with the frame rate. What is it doing? Awful. But, to be honest, it looks like we're going to be alright.
18120, Chevrolet Day Dublin.
Middle descent, about 3,000 feet, which is pretty good. Look outside, pressure is. I imagine the descent would be pretty quiet. It's not idling. Gotta do what it says. Recommended Nigel Farage on the
London Control, this is Qantas 5 number 3, firing past 4,000 feet, 5,000 feet. 5 Hotel Whiskey Control, hello, score credit. Score credit.
Passing 300. Okay, that's 25. Top we are pressurising. Laying out set, we'll do the approach brief as we get closer. Is it? Just to make it a little smoother. Let's see how we get on with that.
London Control, Ryanair 718. Can you repeat your last message, please?
Busy, busy.
10718 is flying heading 145, climb flight level 1907.
Is a little bit high. 75255. So let's bring that back manually.
Level 150, request further descent through whiskey.
Shuttle 3 Whiskey, descent for level 100.
There you go, control changeover.
Chevrolet Day Delta, turn left heading 105, reduce speed 250.
So, Cavo K, 4 mile fixed ring.
Left heading 105, and this decrease speed to 250 with Chevrolet Day Delta. Chevrolet Day Delta, descent for level 150.
30 is irrelevant.
150, Chevrolet Day Delta. November 390 Golf Mike, climb for level 130. 130 Golf Mike. Shuttle 10 Foxtrot, when ready, descend flight level 200, level 5, digit.
Or if that's FSE.
Flight level 200 by destination, Shuttle 10 Foxtrot. EG789, when ready, descend flight level 200, level 5, digit. When ready, descend level 200 by digit, EV29. UPS 101, report passing altitude, climb now, flight level 150. UPS 101, passing 1,500
Tony
feet.
V.
Clear down to sir.
November 390
Flight
Golf
level
Mike.
150. Climbing up to flight level 150, UPS 101. Runner 718, climb flight level 310. Climb flight level 310, right. Shuttle 3 Whiskey, when do you anticipate you can take a right turn?
1,000 to go.
We will be turning right, we're around 1 nautical mile, 3 whiskey,
Shuttle 3 Whiskey, roger, when able, resume on navigation direct forward, that's Bravo, November.
Just talk less. Oh, citation. Poor.
3
200.
Whiskey, when you're able,
Is this it?
proceed direct to Bravo, November. Runner 7 of the X-ray, resume on navigation direct to KIDLI, descend flight level 150.
Nav direct KIDLI, flight level 150, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
You can see for 5 runway 27, clear to line after landing, contact ground.
So, that explains it.
Shuttle
So
88
those
Delta, resume on
waypoints.
navigation direct to Boston, descend flight level 130.
Service forming from flight level 130, shuttle 88 Delta.
So,
Qantas 5 Delta Whiskey at 10,000 feet, let's clear the climb, please.
Qantas 5 Hotel Whiskey, fly heading 140 degrees, climb flight level 170.
Fly heading 140 degrees up to 170, Qantas 5 Delta Whiskey.
Right at 390 Golf Mike, climb flight level 160. 600 Golf Mike. Stewart 117, one of the Unicom, bye-bye.
so I would like us to start descending, but I can't get VNav. Moving in VNav, are we? So that might help. So we'll pad this side down. It's looking like a much smoother intercept.
Shuttle 88 Delta, ready please 230 knots.
230 knots, shuttle 88 Delta.
Shuttle 3 Whiskey, maintain 250 knots or greater.
We should be now nav as well.
Many thanks. Shuttle 88 Delta,
Yes,
descend flight level 110.
110, 88 Delta.
We're outside.
UPS 101, climb flight level 220. Climb flight level 220, UPS 101. Shuttle 3 Whiskey, descend flight level 90.
90, shuttle 3 Whiskey.
You see Blenheim down here, Oxford
Runner
Airport.
7 of the X-ray, contact flight control 133.175.
London 133.175, thanks very much for the service, have a great night, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Wolf 250 knots, descending flight level 130 to be left by Chelsea.
Easy 570, Lima London Control, roger. Shat, correction, Easy 110, descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Easy 110.
Good evening, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. Passing flight level 171, descending flight level 150, direct KIDLI.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, London Control, roger. Speed bridge 558, climb flight level 100.
Flight 100, bye-bye.
KLM 148, turn left heading 200 degrees, climb flight level 170.
200, climb flight level 170, KLM 148.
Easy 570, Lima, hold window.
Hold Willow, Easy 570, Lima.
So let's have a look at the chart.
London, Ryanair 044 with you at 16,600, current speed 250 knots.
Ryanair 044, London Control, roger.
So it'll be 285. What's the 2 on there? Is that 2,000? There's no distance on there.
KLM 148, resume on navigation, direct Bogner.
That was Bogner, KLM 148.
Let's check.
Speedbird 558, climb flight level 120. Ryanair 115, climb flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Ryanair 1.
Definitely not a distance, is it? No. And we're going to expect to be below 0. Speed back to minimum clean. Our delays.
Ryanair 044, route direct Holly.
Look outside
Ryanair
again.
044, route direct
Benson here,
Holly.
flown there, Abingdon, flown there.
KLM 148, contact London 129er, decimal 425, good day.
129er, 425, KLM 148.
Ryanair 115, climb flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Ryanair 1.
Speedbird 558, climb flight level 170.
170,
Where they come from. See how the frames do. Oh, tracking. It's not good, is it?
Ryanair 044, hold Willow.
Ryanair 044, hold at Willow.
So don't forget guys, call sign at the end. Or responding.
AZ570 Lima, reduce to holding speed. Reduce to holding speed, AZ570 Lima. Ryanair 115, climb flight level 130.
Flight level 130, Ryanair 11.
Anyway, we got loads of fuel.
Shamrock 633, descend flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Shamrock 633.
Shamrock 633, contact Gala Director 126.825, good day.
16825, Shamrock 633, thanks, steps away, take care.
Good, I've got that written down. No.
Ryanair 115, climb flight level 150.
150, Ryanair 115.
Speedbird 558, contact London 129er, decimal 425, good day.
London 1945. Yeah, that's nice, yeah. 1 box, flight level 160, descending 150.
Shuttle 104, Shuttle under control, roger. AZ110, descend flight level 110. Flight level 110, AZ110.
So you got Farnborough ahead. Just here. Odium to the right. Downton I'll be going to Farnborough on a cheaper place to go. You can see the Isle of Wight out over here. And I'm going to assume here the M4 and then throughout here lit up.
Ryanair 115, climb flight level 210.
210, runway 115.
EZ57 Sierra Lima, descent flight level 120. 120, EZ57 Sierra Lima.
So if you guys got any questions, I mean, essentially, we are expecting to come round, go into Willow, and then hold. It's going to be on 285 inbound anyway. Ollie to hold.
Ryanair 044, descent flight level 130.
Center 130, Ryanair 044.
So that's interesting, isn't it? Gives a distance leg rather than a time leg. This one doesn't. Well, no, it does. No. No, that's me being an idiot. I expected
Ryanair 115, 1 Unicum 122, destinate, bye-bye.
So that's a 5 mile
122,
leg
destinate,
length.
Ryanair 115, bye-bye.
EZ110, descent flight level 100.
It's technically 5.1. Why don't we put 5.1 to be nice and precise? Blue. I think I checked. 285, radio 105.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, descent flight level 140.
10 flight level 140, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. We are going to out-intervent that. There is the airplane taking its sweet time.
EZ57 Sierra Lima, descent flight level 110.
Let's go better speed 500.
Sierra Lima. EZ110, confirm ground director 126, decimal 825, good.
And tune, I'm not sure there's much.
Thank you, bye-bye.
The inbound Holly is our hold before we come outbound and in.
Ryanair 044, descent flight level 120.
120, Ryanair 044.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, descent flight level 130.
Flight level 130, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. So the VNAV should get us down 1,000 feet a minute. There it is.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, hold Willow.
Hold Willow, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. Already plumbed in.
Shuttle 104 shot, descent flight level 140, hold Willow.
Descent flight level 140, hold Willow, shuttle 104.
What have we got out to our left? Woodwood.
1,000 to go.
I think what's out here? I'm being an idiot. Dunn's fault, so I think that's where they film Top Gear. They used to. That's not a lit and proper aerodrome anymore, which is a real shame. So we're going to be outbound 148. No, we are on 148. We're going to be outbound 117, and then we're going to be inbound 285. So let's get that tuned up. We're at. Down there is that aeroplane. Nice and cool. They're on their way into Gatwick by the looks of things. Yeah. And we can set 119.0. Check the init ref. See if it matches the chart. 078, 078. If it doesn't, let's go off what's in the FMC. yet? By the looks of things, yes. It's good that you can spot.
Rhino 044, reduce to holding speed.
Holding speed at 190.
Oh, mate.
Rhino 044, just whatever you prefer, but you can reduce now.
Rhino 044, reducing holding speed 190.
Pretty light. No extra fuel, I wonder. Evo will do the same, so. Come back 240. Some of the traffic out there. Assume there are people behind us. Slow down too much. There you go, you can see the aeroplane picking up the downwind ILS. This is the discussion we've had before.
November 390 Golf Mike,
But need it.
270
So you can always recycle that.
November 390 Golf Mike, land control.
If it doesn't play ball, don't want to pick up that one.
EV570 Lima, descent flight level 100. 100 EV570 Lima.
Let's start bringing speed back. Hello.
Traffic,
Close.
clear of conflict.
It's good to see the CCAS doing this job.
EV570 Lima, contact Gamma Director 126, decimal 825, good in.
16825 EV570 Lima, thanks very much, bye.
Rhino 044, descent flight level 110.
Descent flight level 110, Rhino 044. Under control, good
Nice to see
evening.
him going
November
round.
3038 with you.
November 3038, land control, roger.
London Gatwick 63 knots feet.
Sorry, station currency again, I was under
Those
landing.
people are hitting.
63 contradicting over.
Privilege 623, land control, hello, climb flight level 170. Rhino 7 Delta X-ray, descent flight level 120.
Flight level 120, Rhino 7 Delta X-ray.
Control November 390 Golf Mike, just seeing the traffic at Gatwick, happy to divert to shore and avoid Gatwick this evening.
November 390 Golf Mike, roger, fly heading 185.
1,000 to go.
1850 Golf Mike.
I thought Farnborough would be more appropriate.
Shuttle 10 Foxtrot, descent flight level
Maybe not.
130.
I suppose Shroom is a bit closer. Biggin Hill would probably be better. Depends where your packs want to go.
Privilege 623, come to London 129er, decimal 425, good in.
So once we get in the hole, it'll be interesting to see if we end up doing the same holes as everyone else, or if they just plumbed in, didn't do the distance. Although I almost got that wrong, so easily done.
November 390 Golf Mike, descent flight level 90. 90 Golf Mike.
This is what you get with Ortho, isn't it? Brilliant. That race course of some description.
November 390 Golf Mike, expect to have approach runway 20 via Bentley. Via Bentley, was that?
You've got to read it back.
Bravo, India, Tango, Lima, India. Roger, 0 Golf Mike.
Interesting intercept there. Traffic below us. Traffic out to our left, just over here, 1,000 feet above us.
All stations on and back in 1 minute.
And around we go. Stopwatch on. 45 minutes of holding fuel at least. So there we are, entering the hold.
London Gatwick 789, Willow 3 Bravo, descending through flight level 150.
AZ789, London Control, roger. Ryanair 044, descend flight level 100.
Descending flight level 100, Ryanair 044.
AZ789, verify, maintain flight level 150, standard pressure.
My mistake, I called the left plus 110, descent East London.
Level bus.
Ryanair 044, contact counter director 126.825, good day.
And tuned.
126.825, good day.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, descent flight level 110.
Descent flight level 110, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
November 390 Golf Mike, descend to altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1011, clear to leave controlled airspace by descent. 3000 feet, 1011 on the QNH, November 390 Golf Mike.
1,000 to go.
Shuttle 104 shot, descent flight level 120.
Descend level 120, shot 104.
It's out here. Boat. Plane. It's an aeroplane. Let's go and see it then.
November 390 Golf Mike, turn left heading 085. 085, Golf Mike.
So, Shuttle 8 Alpha is who that is. Oh, no, not Shuttle Speed, but 8 Alpha.
Good evening, 173 Yankee 5150 is now down.
Flighting 73 Yankee London Control, hold Willow, descent flight level 130.
Hold at Willow, down to 130, release. Very key.
November 390 Golf Mike, resume on navigation direct Lee, Bravo, India, Tango, Lima, India, descend to altitude 2,200 feet, clear down and approach runway 20.
Direct Lee, 2,200 feet to the on-up approach runway 20.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, descend flight level 100.
Seems like a 100 Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Easy 789, verify you're climbing back to flight level 15, so.
Exam, we're trying to
That's me go.
activate the FCA, if you said that.
Roger. Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, contact counter director 126.825, good day.
Right, so 126.825, thanks very much for the service of Great Night Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Shadow 104.
Right, hold timber delay 10 to 15 minutes. 13. Easy 57, Shelby, I continue at targeting 270 degrees, descend to altitude of 5,000 feet.
Clear turn 270 degrees, descend altitude 5,000 feet, easy 570 Lima.
Altitude of 391, turn right, turning 280 degrees, descend to altitude 6,000 feet.
So, sterile cockpit.
1011,
Let's
280
scan
degrees,
all
and 6,000 feet was it? 85.
Need the logo yet?
6,000, altitude 391.
Director, good evening, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, holding Willow, flight level 100.
Timber delay 10 to 15 minutes. Blocked. X-ray Sierra November 13, landing runway 08 right, hold timber delay 10 to 15 minutes.
Clear
Yep,
of
08
conflict.
right, and copy that, RC 13. Hot, and if you want information, confirm your aircraft type. Unit 1011. Blocked. Altitude 391, descent altitude 6,000 feet, unit 1011.
6,000 feet to 1011, 391.
We got it Alpha, contact Gatwick director 118.950.
Again, director 118.950,
X-ray Sierra November 13, information pass and confirm your aircraft type. 320, 13.
Gatwick Director, good evening, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, 737-800, information power, holding Willow, flight level 100.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, Gatwick director, hello, landing runway 08 right, hold Willow, delay 10 minutes.
08 right, 10 minutes, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, thanks.
North Shuttle 8, November Golf, descend flight 190. Down to 190, Easy 57, Sierra Lima, descend altitude 4,000 feet, produce speed now 220 knots.
4,000 feet, say 220, easy 570 Lima.
Easy 57, Sierra Lima, contact Gatwick director now 118.950.
18950, and just confirm the speed please, easy 570 Lima, confirm 220 knots.
Aircraft speed 220 knots.
Really
220
interesting
Lima,
hold going on there.
thanks, easy 570 Lima, bye bye.
Altitude 391, descent altitude, disregard. Maintain speed 220 knots for cruise. 220 knots for cruise. 391.
Definitely not a 5 mile leg, is it?
Sierra November 13, descent flat 100. 100, 13. Rider 044, descent flight level 80. Descending flight level 80, run at 044.
So pretty boring, but feel free to ask any questions. We've got a bit of time, guys. You're still watching, falling asleep. It's good to keep the controls busy though. Now 22.9 and turn.
On to the 391 descent altitude 5,000 feet, 3 miles per touchdown. 5,000 feet, 391.
What's that?
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, descent flight level 90.
Descent flight level 90, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. Like KLM.
Ryanair 044, leave Willow heading 270 degrees. Leave Willow heading 270 degrees, thank you. North Shuttle 8 November Golf, hold at Timber Council, turn right heading 270 degrees.
I think you guys can watch the radar as well. You are interested in seeing how busy it is.
Ryanair 044, descent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1011. Ryanair 044, descending to 6,000, QNH 1011. North Shuttle 8 November Golf, descent flight level 80. Down to flight level 80, 8 November Golf.
So I do think the sun has set. That's one thing to sort out. Well, Lamina to sort out.
Ryanair 044, you're instructed to leave Willow heading 270 degrees. Continue right turn heading 020 degrees. Continue right turn heading 020 degrees, Ryanair 044. On 391 descent altitude 4,000 feet.
So remember, if we are given a heading to leave Willow heading track, there is no wind.
On 391 A5 descent altitude 4,000 feet.
But you can at least put in a custom waypoint.
Churchill 09 and 4,000 feet, Argentina 391.
Argentina 391, contact Gatwick direct line 118.950.
Attitude.
118 is mile 50.
Spain 13, descent flight level 90.
90, 713.
Gatwick director, shuttle 10 Foxtrot, Quebec, flight level 100 Coleman level. Shuttle 10 Foxtrot, Gatwick director, hello, landing runway 08 right, hold Willow, delay 5 to 10 minutes. 8 right, roger, shuttle 10 Foxtrot. Gatwick director, good evening, easy 82904, file 110. Easy 82904, Gatwick director, hello, landing runway 08 right, hold at tip, but delay 5 to 10 minutes. Expecting 08 right, holding a timber, easy 82904. Easy 82904, it's information Papa, descend flight level 100 and confirmation of time. Descending 100, descend Eversley 320, easy 82904. Roger. North Shuttle 8 over Golf, descent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1011. Down 6,000 feet, QNH 1011. Argentina 291, frequency is 118.950. Ryanair 044, turn left heading 230 degrees, descent altitude 4,000 feet, reduce speed now 180 knots. Turning left heading 200 degrees, descending 4,000, Ryanair 044. Ryanair 044, confirm the heading is 230 degrees. So heading 230 degrees, Ryanair 044. Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, descent at flight level 80.
Descent flight level 80, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. So we use level change this time.
Traffic
Golf turn right
clear of
275.
conflict.
Blocked. North Shuttle 8 November Golf, descent at turn right heading 275. Right to 275 degrees, North Shuttle 8 November Golf. Spain 13, descent flight level 80.
8013.
Ryanair 044, descent to altitude 4,000 feet. Ryanair 044, descending to 4,000. Shuttle 10 Foxtrot, descent flat 190. Descend level 90, shuttle 10 Foxtrot. ECA 294, descent flight 190. Down 900, EVA 294. Ryanair 044, turn right heading at 260 degrees. Ryanair 044, turning right 260.
This is getting to that bad heading.
110 in the timber hold.
Foxtrot, Gary direct, hello, landing runway 08 right, hold timber delay 10 to 15 minutes.
Holding timber, easy.
Scoundrels scoot past us.
Ryanair 044, information, descend flight 100 and report aircraft timing. Ryanair 044, contact Gatwick director, 118.950. Gatwick direct, 118.910, thank you. Airspace 24 Foxtrot, information, Papa, descend flight 167, and report aircraft timing.
Outbound.
Blocked.
Outbound Mayfield.
EC24 Papa, info, EC24 Foxtrot, information, Papa, descend flight 100, report aircraft type. North Shuttle 8 November Golf, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, maintain speed 220 knots or greater. Going down to 4,000 feet and speed 220 or greater, 8, confirmed. Airspace 13, hold it, temper cancel, turn left, heading 275. Left turn 275, cancel the whole airspace 13. Ryanair 7.4 shot, hold it, willow cancelled, turn left, heading 270 degrees.
For Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, A-farm, hold it, willow cancelled, turn left, heading 265.
Left heading 265, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Alright, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, descent to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1011.
6,000, QNH 1011, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Boeing 73 Yankee, Gatwick director, hello, landing runway 08 right, hold Willow, delay 10 to 15 minutes. Right, on a Willow, but 7 Yankee. BT, question Boeing 73 Yankee, information Papa, confirm your aircraft type. Information Papa copied, we're 8
So, speeds are no
Boeing
different.
73 Yankee, roger, break, EG24 Foxtrot, confirm your aircraft type.
320, 24 Foxtrot.
Roger. North Shuttle 8 November Golf, turn right, 290 degrees. Right heading 290, North Shuttle 8 November Golf. EC 4 descent flight plane 0. Descending 80 EVA 294.
So, 18, 20 minutes.
EVA 294, set any transfer may leave you for about 1 minute. Say again? EVA 294, any transfer may leave you for about 1 minute. EVA 294, thanks.
1,000 to go.
North Shuttle 8 November Golf, contact Gatwick director by 118.950.
There is shore up.
Director 118.950, thanks for service, 8 November Golf. Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, turn right heading 280 degrees.
Descend altitude 5,000 feet. Right heading 280 degrees, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
EC24 Fox, descend flight 190.
Sunflight level 90, EC24 Fox.
Airspace 13, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1011 to 35 miles per hour. 5,1011, copy QNH, airspace 13. 8294 back. Yeah, 8294, roger. Ryanair 7
Delta X-ray, maintain speed 220 knots.
Speed
1000
220,
go.
right, 7 Delta X-ray.
Gatwick Director, good evening, Austrian 130, Telephone 110, holding at Timber.
Austrian 130, Gatwick Director, hello, landing runway 08 right, hold Timber, delay 5 to 10 minutes.
Expecting 08 right and holding at Timber, Austrian 130.
Austrian 130, information Papa, descend flight level 100 and report aircraft type.
Information Papa, descent flight level 100 and we have MD 82.
Austrian 130, roger.
Minus 7 Delta X-ray, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend altitude 4,000, right, 7 Delta X-ray.
Easy 8294, hold at Timber Council, turn right heading 270 degrees.
Hold cancel, right 270, easy 8294.
Minus 7 Delta X-ray, contact the Gatwick Director now 118.950.
Director 118950, thanks for the service, great job. See you again soon, right, 7 Delta X-ray.
Right.
2432. It's tower. That's a good evening, right, 7 Delta X-ray.
Minus 7 Delta X-ray, Gatwick Director, 25 miles, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, right, 7 Delta X-ray. Do it too quickly because we've got some traffic there that's going to go in before us.
Minus 7 Delta X-ray, turn right heading 345, your speed 180 knots.
Right, heading 345 degrees, speed 180, right, 7 Delta X-ray.
Ryanair 044 established.
Norfolk Lake, November Golf, turn right 050 degrees, clear ILS approach 085. Turn right heading 050, clear down.
Okay, that will just about do us.
Minus 7 Director, turn right heading 350 degrees.
Right, heading 350 degrees, right, 7 Delta X-ray.
Ryanair 044 established.
Ryanair 044, thanks to Gatwick,
1000 to go.
turn only 124, that's 155, goodbye.
Just get that a little bit wrong and panic.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, turn right 050 degrees, clear ILS approach 08 right.
Right, heading 050 degrees, cleared, ILS approaching 08 right, 7 Delta X-ray. Heading, all armed. India Golf Golf 078.
Yeah, safe. Santa 13, you take a quick
Direct station 13 with you.
Station 13, Gatwick, thank you back.
So we're already at flap 1, which is fine. Once we're on the glide, it's back to 300 feet of an instant intercept. Localizer established, localizer capture.
Contact 7 Delta, tell me back. And I'll like November Golf, cancel approaching to traffic and you go very slowly, turn right heading 180 degrees. Roger, cancel approach clearance, right 180, November Golf.
There you go, we'll intercept quite nicely there.
Oh, it should be working now, anyone drink sorry for that.
Then 13, thank you, fly heading 325.
325, there's 713.
Just 7 Delta Hotel, time slot late, 7 80, 7 Delta Hotel. Just 7 Hotel, hotel contact. London Control 133, decimal 175. Goodbye. 132, 175, so just 7.
Works out quite
Ryanair
nicely.
7 Delta X-ray, speed 160 knots, maintain until 4 DME.
160 until 4, right, 7 Delta X-ray.
Spain 13, turn right heading 345, your speed 180 knots.
65 will do us.
345, 180 knots, air Spain 13.
The missed approach is
Offshore Lake November Golf,
climb to 3.
3,000 feet. Climb 3,000.
109, 078, 4 DME 1520.
Spain 13, start to 3,000 feet.
3,000, air Spain 13.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, established 8 miles.
Offshore Lake November Golf, turn right heading 220 degrees.
Right heading 220, short way for them.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, thank you. Contact Gatwick Tower, call sign only 124, that's 1225, bye-bye.
Our call sign only, thanks very much service, great job, seeing in Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Spain 13,
Golf 1.
We would go 1.
Really? Tower, good evening, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. Oh, no,
Ryanair
we
7
didn't.
Delta X-ray, continue for H right.
0, continue 0, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
044 vacating, can you please give me the ground control again? You need to remain on this frequency, please.
Warlock.
Roger that.
That's entirely my fault.
6 seconds, taking it next left, please.
I don't think we'll make that.
Shamrock 276 from 08 right, clear for takeoff for service from 240 degrees at 3 knots. Clear for takeoff, clear for Ryanair 04, right hand turn on to 8 Alpha November and hold short of Charlie.
Traffic. Clear
Ryanair
of
044, turn
That's a
on
mess.
to 8 Alpha November, hold short Charlie.
Traffic. Clear of
Ryanair 7 Delta
conflict.
X-ray, apologies. You're going missed.
Ryanair 7 Delta Charlie, okay.
Traffic. Clear of conflict.
So we'll maintain 078.
Traffic. Clear of
A mess.
conflict.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, turn left at 170 degrees, climb to altitude 3,000 feet.
Confirm that's a left 170. We're already maintaining 3000 Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Perfect, maintain 3,000, so it's a right hand turn heading 170.
Right, 178 Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, thanks, you can contact Gatwick Director 11895, report you missed approach.
Director, missed approach, and speak to you again soon. Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, thanks. Oh, that was tragic. Really tragic.
Right, 260, shot 10 Foxtrot. Shot 10 Foxtrot, your speed 180 knots, operator. 180 more, shot 10 Foxtrot.
Director, good evening again. Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, Miss 08 right, turning right, heading 178, maintaining altitude 3000 feet.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, Gatwick, roger. Shot 10 Foxtrot, key the right 10.050 degrees, cleared ILS, approach 08 right. Continue 050 degrees, cleared ILS, approach 8 right, shot 10 Foxtrot.
What a mess. What a
Right,
tragic,
November Golf, speed
tragic
180
mess.
knots. 180 knots, 8 November Golf. And Marshall 8 November Golf, turn right heading 285. Right heading 285, 8 November Golf. Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, turn right heading 230 degrees.
Right, heading 230 degrees, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. Right.
Gatwick Director, EVGA 294, heading 275.
Yeah, 294 Gatwick, thank you. Turn right heading 290 degrees.
290, EVGA 294.
Worrying.
So 10 Foxtrot, what's established speed 180 knots, the rate to maintain until 6 DME. What's up, what's 180 or agree? Air Force 6, shot 10 Foxtrot. Marshall 8 November Golf, turn right heading 345. Right heading 345, 6 November Golf. EVGA 924, turn right heading 345, speed 180 knots.
Right, 345, speed 180, EVGA 294.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, turn turn right heading 250 degrees.
Right heading 250 degrees, right, 7 Delta X-ray. That fuel saving wasted. Dear oh dear. Shows what happens when you get a bit bored. Sat in the hole for 20 minutes. Goes to the bush.
Marshal Lake November Golf, turn right 050 degrees, then Alice approach 08 right.
Right clear, 050 degrees, cleared ILS 08 right. Marshal Lake November.
EVGA 294, descent to Celsius,
Still a lot of aeroplanes
That's picked up from DCA 294.
This poor guy's going to have to fit us in.
Right, 7 Delta X-ray, turn right heading 265.
Right heading 265, right 7 Delta X-ray.
So 104, short down
should.
course and only 124, decimal 225, bye-bye.
And again.
Offend only 124, decimal 225, and 10 Foxtrot, thanks, away.
Let's try something like this.
EVGA
There we go.
294, turn right 050 degrees, then Alice approach 08 right.
Right 050, clear the 08 right, EVGA 294.
Marshal Lake November Golf, speed 160 knots, maintain until 4 near me.
160 till 4, 8 November Golf.
Did you figure out how to get cars on the left-hand side of the road here? Have to
Right, 7 Delta X-ray, turn right heading 320 degrees, speed 180 knots.
right heading 320, speed 180, right 7 Delta X-ray. Flight 1 match speed.
Established speed 160 knots, maintain until 4 near me.
Once established, 160 until 4, EVGA 294.
Marshal Lake November Golf, Tower Tower course and only 124, decimal 225, bye-bye.
There is the sun setting.
225, thanks, 8 November Golf.
85 is about as good as we can do. Easy to get it wrong. Single pilot. There's the traffic going past, same height. Same altitude even. So, let's switch that. No, I'm still picking up the wrong one, even though we're well and truly over this side. Don't forget last time it was just purely user error. Entirely pilot error, just on Vulkan. Didn't approach.
Minus 7 Delta X-ray, turn right 050 degrees, cleared Alice approach 08 right.
Right heading 050 degrees, cleared ILS 08 right, trying to 7 Delta X-ray.
Right, so good evening, 173 heading 290, speed 220 knots.
So, India Golf Golf 078 tuned, identified, localizer armed.
4 miles, 08 right.
EVGA 294, fully established.
EVGA 294, thank you, speed. Contact Galaxy Tower course and only 124, decimal 225, bye-bye.
124, 225, good night, EVGA 294.
Yeah, that's working out quite well. Localizer alive, localizer capture. Bit keen on the turn there, Zibo. So this is the point. Localizer capture can on the approach. And we'll slow. Once we get the glide slope coming in.
3,000 please. 160 knots, maintain until 4 dear mate.
160 until 4, run SM Delta X-ray.
You're looking 738 from 10 right, heading 345, speed 180 knots.
Like 345, speed 180.
Gatwick Director, EC24 Foxtrot.
So, Callsign live.
EC2 4 Foxtrot, Gatwick Director, 7 miles, 08 right, descent, altitude 3,000 feet.
Descent 3,000 feet, EC24 Foxtrot.
107 Delta X-ray, Gatwick Tower, call sign only 124.225, goodbye.
Tower 124.225, thanks very much again for the service. Have a great night, 97 Delta X-ray, bye. Tower, good evening, Rhino 7 Delta X-ray with you again.
Rhino 7 Delta X-ray, continue in right.
Continue 08, right, Rhino 7 Delta X-ray. Localizer capture.
Schedule 8.
Light slate, there it is.
Right and hold
Captured, flap 5 for the glide. Down we go.
Okay, let's give way to this speedbird 390. Hey, no, we're gone.
2,500.
Hopefully this cloud ahead keeps his speed up. There's been quite a few posts about how to get a good landing. If we talk through down the way, unlike a light aeroplane, not aiming to hold the aeroplane off the ground to lose energy. Simply going from about 700 feet a minute to about, checking that to about half, and then just holding an attitude to let the speed decay.
Should we head over to ground, 8 November Golf? 8 November Golf, ground 12 on decimal 8. 128, thanks. 8 November Golf.
EC894 approaching minimum.
EC994 over 08, clear to land service 240 degrees freedom.
Clear to land 0 right, EC894.
So you don't have to go around at minimums, you can keep going down to 50 feet above the runway, unless it's dangerous. You don't touch the runway unless you're clear to land. So, our glide slope height check is 1520, 4 miles. That'll do. Gear down, flap 50. Match speed. Figure slightly early. I think he's going to try and line anyone.
1,000.
Flap 30. So speed brake on. Ring 2. Flap 30. Gear down 3 green. Start switch is continuous. Holding on the landing pins. Wheels checked. Makes poor voicing a bit. There you go. 700 feet a minute.
Number 8948, sorry, number 8294 right up to Alpha November, hold Papa, contact ground 21 decimal.
Approaching 08 right.
Say it again, for confirm it's about EC894.
Right hand turn now, hold short of Papa.
Holding short Papa, EC894.
Now, what do you think? London 73 Yankee X-ray, continue for it, right?
300.
Right, 7 Delta X-ray, 0 right, right, clear to land service, 240 degrees freedom.
Clear that 0 right,
Approaching minimum.
Delta X-ray.
November Golf 001 behind the London
200.
aircraft, which is a Ryanair 737-800 VA Golf.
Minimums.
0 right behind.
We land on behind landing aircraft, November Golf
100.
Okay, that's a little bit high rate of descent.
50. 40.
118.
30. 20. 10.
Less than
Viva
ideal.
118.
Airplane down. There we go, come on.
So it'd be a Golf 1 out of 0
We had head shake on.
Line up runway 08 right
Far
behind.
too smooth.
Viva 118.
So let's go manual braking at this point and try and make this exit.
80 knots.
There we go, they can come in now. They did brief speeds for these, but 45 is usually good.
3,000 feet remaining.
It says it's not making it. On a 7 Delta X-ray vacated.
And a 7 Delta X-ray.
November Golf 001 sorry, 08, so take off service 1240 degrees and 3 now. Speedbird 118, the instruction was behind the London fluid, that's not a fluid, left on turn on hotel, vacate the runway please.
022, roger, standby.
Ground, heading up to Golf Oscar Sierra, Echo Mike, frequency change please to Tower 12422.
Golf Echo Mike, roger, contact Gatwick Tower now, 124.225, bye.
Switching, Golf Echo Mike, thanks.
Tower, good evening, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray vacated, Charlie 3 Charlie.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, Gatwick Ground, hello, taxi stand 14 via Charlie Juliet.
Stand 14 via Charlie and Juliet, thanks, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Speedbird 714 on standby 140 Lima, request to some pass, start.
714 standby.
Standby, Speedbird 714.
Approaching 26 right.
Oh, so that was interesting and stressful. Self-inflicted, look at that, that's nice on the approach. Departures as well. Some traffic. It's good.
Gatwick ground EVGA 294, holding short Papa.
EVGA 294, Gatwick Ground, hello, taxi Papa, hold towards Juliet.
Papa short Juliet, EVGA 294.
It's also 8 November, Golf disregard.
Lucas, thanks. It wasn't the best show of ability, but thanks very much for saying it's at least a nice stream.
0714, clearance
Landing rate
cancelled, contact
was
Gatwick delivery,
it
121.95 per server.
220 and a bounce. Didn't feel like it bounced. 220's alright. Project Fly says 105. It must have been the ground. So Juliet is sort of follows around here. Oh, sadly, entity no. I should have changed the description there. This is back on OpenGL because once it crashed.
35 November Victor, taxi holding point Juliet 6, runway 08 right via Juliet.
So still no joy on Vulkan for me.
Juliet 6 via Juliet.
So it's getting to the point where I'm worrying if it's something hardware related.
For ground with on Sunday 140.
But I'm not sure it can be.
Speedbird 714, your clearance is cancelled. Contact Gatwick delivery 121.950.
Oh, where's 14?
121.90.
Fourth from the end. Maybe next to the EasyJet. Have a little bit of a cheat.
794, watch your taxi.
3, 4.
Kilo, Romeo,
Yeah,
hold
okay.
short Juliet.
Turn off, lights off.
Taxi, like Kilo Romeo hold short Juliet, Speedbird 794.
I don't think Vulkan
Solid
is ever
73
going to work.
Yankee, pull away from the runway now, please. You've just caused an incursion.
Oh gosh. What a fun night at Gatwick. Let's get that off, coming on to stand. I think I just started the
Gatwick ground in North Shuttle 315 is ready for taxi.
Also 2315, roger, standby. Break. Speedbird 794, taxi holding, taxi.
CSLs for X-Pilot
Romeo,
look like
Juliet,
they're working
hold
well.
Sierra.
I haven't updated them for a while, but
Hold short Sierra by Kilo Romeo, holding Juliet for Speedbird 794.
GPS 1564 after the taxiing, EasyJet
off the
A3
lights and the stuff.
A321
Less than
from
perfect.
left to right. Taxi holding point Juliet 6 via Juliet.
Alright, well,
Effective Juliet, Juliet
stand on
6
brakes
at
and doink.
EasyJet A321, EasyJet 1564.
Little nod as we get on to
EasyJet A294
stand.
taxi stand 105 via Papa Kilo.
Papa Kilo 2105.
Oh boy, busy and embarrassing.
Also, 2315 taxi
Now,
Lima Romeo hold short Kilo.
let's actually leave that off for a moment.
Go ground red net 245 holding short.
2 blues. 1 red.
Resident 245, thank you. Contact
Which is
Gatwick
dead.
Tower now. Call sign
See how
only
quickly they
124.425,
spool down.
225, right?
124.225, thank you.
good day. Have a good day.
Easy 35 November Victor, contact Gatwick Tower, call sign only 124.225, goodbye.
So we use, they seem to be spooling down pretty slow.
Gatwick ground, Alpine 8415, stand 12, request push and start.
Alpine 8415, Gatwick ground, hello, stand 12, push and start approved, face west.
Shouldn't make a difference, should it?
Push approved, facing west, Alpine 8415.
There we go, below 20, lights off. And we can chocks in, get the doors open, get the stairs out.
Taxi holding point Juliet 6, runway 08 right via Romeo Juliet.
Taxi holding point Juliet 6 via Romeo
That
Juliet.
is our flight done. We
also
have
2215
used
taxi holding point Juliet 6, runway 08 right via Lima Romeo Juliet.
0.87 and 1.88. The Zibo tablet says great landing. Yeah, I didn't think it was too bad. See if head check is on. It isn't, that's why.
24 Foxtrot, Gatwick ground, hello, taxi stand 106 via Papa Kilo.
Turn off the SR22. I think those are the
Also
right stands,
2215
actually.
taxi holding point Juliet 6, runway
Lots of
08 right
aeroplanes on
via
top of
Romeo
each other.
Juliet.
Anyway, let's have a look. There's lots of aeroplanes all over the place. There's still lots coming in. A few departures as well, which always looks good. Somebody doing what I did, also known as a mess. Departures over there. See the motorway. It's all pretty cool. Once X-Plane gets a few bugs polished out, it's going to be great. And as you can see, VATSIM just really is good. I think you can see why I keep going back to the same places when they're busy, just because it is quite good fun. We'll have a look at the landing in a minute. Right, 7 Delta X-Ray shutting down. Thanks very much for the service. Great event again.
Roger, thank you, break.
So let's disco that. So headphones can go off. Let's get the old Evo mod advertising. And what do I need to do for the replay? We've had a look at everything. I need to file flights. It on Project Fly. Else I need to do, I don't think so. So let's have a look. I need to do what I need to do. Stairs up, doors shut, stay on I guess, it sorts the lights out. Good, F4, good, let's have a look at the replay.
2500.
Right, so I'm just getting a nice little shot by the runway. From about here. Certainly looked like a bit of a bounce to me. It was not bad considering we did have a bit of a high rate of descent, and the difficulty that I am finding is that it's difficult to hear the GPWS when you've got ATC. Certainly in my headset, it might be alright for you guys, but it's difficult in my headset to hear those call outs, and they were coming a little bit quick. Power's left on a little bit late, and I guess the runway just floated away because it wasn't bad a touchdown, but there was a definite bounce. There was a little bit of a kiss and then a touchdown again, so hey ho, I'll take that. The mesh here is less than ideal, as I'm sure Chris will attest. Anyway guys, thanks very much for watching as always. Sorry about the hassle, sorry about the terrible missing of capturing the glide slope. That was completely user error. Blame it on a long day, being a bit tired, and having not flown for a while as well, and all the other stress. But we made it. Nice event as always. Well done to the guys at VATSIM. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate the support. One day I hope that Vulkan will work for me. That'd be nice. I'm sort of loath to get into Concorde again on OpenGL because it really hits the performance. The SR22 is pretty terrible as well when there's any sort of weather about. So really need Vulkan for that to get the frame rate stable. But like I say, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Whatever you're up to with the rest of your evening, take care, enjoy it, and look after yourselves. See you again soon. But from me, for now, bye-bye for now. Concorde is fun, and I've got the vRYR INS, which I want to have a play with, so that keeps you busy in the cruise every 20-30 minutes. Something different to expand the mind. The SR22 is really good as well, so get that if you haven't already. Yeah, especially as the SR22 is free, and it would be a really nice bit of kit to play with in real life, but a little bit pricey. Maybe if the stream gets a bit busier, and once we get flying again, if I can make some money off the stream to pay for some SR22 trips, then I'll definitely video that and buy a GoPro. Anyway, ambition aside, thanks very much guys, it's always good to see you. Thank you for watching my rattlings and doing nothing in the hold, being quite bored. And till next time, bye bye for now, see you soon.